However, one thing that I would like to point out about this particular watch is that it's clear that when Rolex released this, they knew that this was coming. There are certain proportions about it which make me feel like, even though it's clearly a unisex watch, so I would never say that this is a lady's watch, but it's clear that they knew that this was coming because when the Explorer was only available in 36 millimeters, it had certain features about it that made it more masculine. It made it wear bigger than its actual size was. So first thing is that it was actually 36, not 34.7, right? So that's the first thing. And you may think that it's not a lot, but in reality, it is kind of a lot. It's kind of like the difference between the Oyster Perpetual 34 and the Oyster Perpetual 36. It's not a lot on paper, but when you actually put the watch on your wrist, you can definitely see a difference. The second thing is that it had a squarer case. So the old 114 references, whether we're talking Oyster Perpetual, whether we're talking 114 dates, whether we're talking 116 date justs, they had a squarer case with a little bit of a less curvaceous profile, but more square with a little bit wider lugs. So the overall stance of the case was more muscular. Like even if you compare a Datejust, which a Datejust is slightly bigger than this, it's closer to actually 36 millimeters. Or even if you compare an Oyster Perpetual, where an Oyster Perpetual 36 is actually closer to 36 millimeters. It's a little bit bigger than this. Even if you compare those watches, the 124 or 126 reference versions versus the previous 114, 116 references, you will see that the newer 124, 126 are smaller. They're slimmer, they're more curvaceous, they're rounder, less square, less muscular. The second thing that contributes to this is the bracelet. So the 114 Explorer, and I think almost all of the references going back to the 1016 and even before that, they had 20 millimeter bracelet widths at the lugs.